Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to remove the an alternator on a 1998 Buick LeSabre. So what tool are you gonna need? So first you want to find a 17 belt, and I also include the link down below, and here is the disclaimer. This on the link is the affiliate link, so I just give you a heads up. So next on the list is a wrench, a flexible setup wrench. I prefer metric. Do not get the English one. And lastly, you want to get a set of a chrome socket, a whole set, so that includes everything on it, including 1/4 drive, a ratchet, 3/8 half inch. That is, you can see on the screen. So that is all the tool you need for removing the an alternator on this 1998 Buick LeSabre right here. By the way, I also have a masterclass that shows you how to maintain your car and prolong your car. The link is down in the description, and I also have some free stuff for you guys to download too. The link is also in the description. Now back to the video. Hi guys, I create a membership for this channel right here, as you can see at the arrow, by clicking the join button. It's a great way to help the channel out, keep me motivated to create these automotive repair video right here, and I greatly appreciate. Alright, so as you can see right there, the battery is underneath the passenger seat on the rear. So first I want to do is disconnect the negative terminal, the negative battery terminal, as you can see right there. Since I already checked the voltage output, so it put out only 11.2 volt or something like that, which telling me the alternator is not charging. And I think this is the most easy alternator you'll be able to do at your driveway or your own, if you prefer do it yourself. So there are only a couple of tools you need, because it's pretty simple for this one to remove and install. So first you want to do is release that belt right there. That's all you have to do. Just remove it, release and remove, and don't remove everything on it, because I highly suggest you do not do that, because if you don't take a picture at it, then you're gonna forget the routing. So I prefer just remove it out and let it hang for one pulley, for that particular pulley on that. What I'm trying to say here, so I'm trying to say, just release that belt tensioner right there, and just remove the belt from the alternator pulley only. There we go. That's what I meant. Then you want to keep that belt tension, so it's not loose and it's gonna come off all of the other pulley, because just how the way I do it, because it just keep the belt on there. And alright, next you want to remove the electric connector that is a positive right there. It is a 10 millimeter bolt, and there is a bracket behind that thing, so I think it is a 12 millimeter socket. If you have a swivel or some kind of a short socket, you'll be able to go get it. Or you have a flexible head wrench, then you'll be able to do it too. So that one, I think, is 15. So that one is a 15 socket right there, if I remember rightly. So it's good to get a whole set of a socket if you decided to work on your car. So just don't go get a one socket and get another one. Complete waste of your time. Important to remove that electrical connector. It's very important to remove that electrical connector. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin it. Then you're gonna have a warning light on all the time. So just to be careful and mindful to remove that electrical connector before you're removing the whole alternator. So I think the back bolt has to be 17 or 15, I can't remember. It has to be 15 millimeter. So, and there's bolt right there, as you can see, and when I loosen it and it's move, that one is a 15 millimeter. And you can use a wrench, but it's not working too well because it's very tight spot. So that's why you need a mid-size socket and a ratchet, or you have electrical ratchet that will work too, or you have an air ratchet that will work too. A 3/4, not 3/4, I mean 1/4 air ratchet, it will work just fine. So I believe this one is the most easiest alternator out there, in my opinion, because you're looking at it and you're staring at it. So when everything came out really easy, just to be honest with you, it's not that hard. I mean, you can do this at home. So I forgot to show you how do I check the voltage charging on that. I think I thought I had recorded, but I keep looking at it, but I don't actually have it. So that is kind of bummer. I'll do the other video. I'm gonna show you how to check your alternator with your voltmeter. It's really simple. I should do that if I can find it. If I can find the I should do that on my own car and show you guys how do I do it. Alright, that is an old one, Delphi. I remember those brands back in the day. It worked just fine. And here it is, magically appear a brand new one. So the brand new one is on your left. So the reason I compare them side by side, because I just want to make everything is supposed to be the same before you put it back in. Just a habit of mine to checking and double checking stuff, and especially electrical connector. Where do they located and how many pins it has compared to the old one. So you should get into the habit of checking your old component for electrical connector pins, for example, and the location all the bolts at. Make sure they have a similar location, so you don't waste your time. Then put it back in. Then you're gonna find out it's not exactly what you original parts. Oh, that one's Delphi too. I didn't really pay attention to that one. So this one is a rebuilt. It's really hard to find a brand new alternator nowadays. It's difficult. And as you can see right there's a bracket that I'm talking about. And I tried multiple angle, but my camera is not cooperate. So I'm just gonna use this angle and show you momentarily on the back of that alternator, the bracket and connector and positive battery cable connect to that alternator. And here's a tip for you guys: always spin in by hand. Do not strip on this one or any kind of car you're working on. So once you strip the thread, go into it, then you have a headaches, and you're probably getting mad too. So always spin in by hand, just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Then you're gonna use your ratchet right there, but not too tight. Okay, too tight you're gonna crack the thread and crack the timing cover. That's water outlet, not timing cover, my bad. That's a water housing. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. And especially this old, I don't know, they have a rebuilt one or a brand new one for the water housing. Actually, they do have a torque spec for this, but how many people are using a torque spec or torque wrench on this alternator? I'm telling you, it's not many, except for those going to school. They do use torque wrench. They do look it up. So for us, it's not that crucial component to torque it down. So, and this one right here, the one I put in the bolt, is only 10 millimeter. Do not crank on that one all the way or tight, because it's only 10 millimeter. You don't need a whole lot of force, just snug. Okay, and make sure you plug that electrical connector on, so you don't have no warning light after you're done, assuming you have a good alternator. And that is why I recommend you guys removing your 17 bulb halfway, because the reason you don't want to reroute this thing again. Less work, speed up your time, and work smart. Not not work hard. Okay, so I did check the current condition of that belt right there. So there's no crack, so I didn't recommend it. If I see any cracking on the belt, I usually recommend a new belt. You can use a wrench on this auto belt tensioner right here. It is a 15mm, or you can use your 17 belt. It's much easier for put it back for the installation, I should say. As you can see, little 3 dot up on that notch right there. As I move, the tensioner move. That telling me that tensioner is still good. If that thing is not between in the middle of that mark right there, 1, 2, 3. See that? It's kind of hard to tell. I wish I have a mouse cursor so you can point that thing out. But if you have a good tension, the tensioner is good. If you have a weak tension, then you have a bad tensioner. So you can replace that at the same time too. Alright, now heading back to the back of the seat. Put the negative battery cable on, and as you can see, spin it by hand, and a ratchet, hand ratchet. Just snug, okay guys, just snug, not so tight, otherwise you're gonna strip that terminal right there. So just snug but not so loose. Yeah, see that? See, I checked that, I double checked that, so I don't see any loose cable. Loose cable, they do not have a good contact, so you're gonna have a battery light on. So always check it in. I always double check, and start it up, and there is no battery light is on, so we are good, guys. So it's pretty easy. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And that is it, my friend. And you can join the my community. You can watch the whole thing without me commenting. Even I can comment, so I can comment, but my comment is gonna be pretty low voice here. So if you want to enjoy the raw video, then I have a membership that you can click on the join button. So what I am doing here is the checking alternator voltage, and it's I forgot my light here. So when you're checking the voltage, making sure the vehicle is running and all the lights are turned on, and the blow motor is always on. So just want to see what kind of voltage this alternator gonna output. Alright guys, so you're gonna bear with me here. Couple minutes here. So and then the DC right there. So okay, DC, good. So that's another tip for you guys. When you're checking voltage, check direct voltage, direct current. Okay, that's what DC stand for, direct current. This is not alternator, not alternate current. So you have your red lead on the red battery, and look at that, 13.49. It is good. So that alternator is charging, my friend. We are good. So that is how you check your alternator. So if your alternator is not charging, it probably at between 11 volt. Alright guys, so that is it. And please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Alright guys, bye bye for now.